Hi, beautiful budding bakers. What a fantastic, wet, miserable Saturday morning. But don't fret, because if it's wet and miserable, what better way to get cracking? Let's start baking. Today, we are doing lemon poppy seed cake, which is divine. So, to start with ingredients, we can also do this gluten-free and we can do this vegan. So, starting with 200 grams of caster sugar. In it goes. We have got 100 grams of whole wheat flour. You can also use oat flour. Being, if you've got porridge oats, put them in a blender, blitz them for a couple of minutes, and you will end up with oat flour. So in goes our flour, 100 grams. In goes plain flour, 100 grams. Now with the plain flour, we want it to rise up. So we do need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we have a tablespoon of poppy seeds. Now poppy seeds, I got a bag of poppy seeds in Aldi. And in they go. Give it a stir, stir, stir. This is such an easy peasy lemon squeezy recipe. Now, for example, if you're going to make this gluten-free, dough farm is what I love to use with regards to the flour. So we'd use plain flour. You can use your brown flour from Dough Farm, or again, you can use gluten-free oats, blitz them in a blender, and you can use your gluten-free baking powder, and you've got your poppy seeds, and so far, so good. We have got this dry mix of poppy seed deliciousness, flour, wholemeal baking powder. So we are doing lemon poppy seed cake, hence the poppies. That's not a tablespoon of mashed potato now, because if we're in Ireland and you say poppies, it could honestly mean potatoes. We're not putting any potatoes into this, it's poppies. Beautiful poppy seeds. Now, moving that aside, we have got 100 grams of natural yogurt. I didn't have buttermilk, so you can also use 100 grams or 100 mils of buttermilk. To make this dairy-free and vegan-free, you'd have 100 mils of almond milk or soy milk, or whatever milk takes your fancy, and you would put 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and leave it set for about 10 minutes, and you've got your own natural yogurt, or your buttermilk rather, your buttermilk. So we've got our buttermilk ready. We have got 100 mils of sunflower oil, so you need to get up oily in the morning. So we have got our natural yogurt. We have got a teaspoon of vanilla extract. In it goes, beautiful baby. Now sometimes I use half a teaspoon of vanilla extract or a full teaspoon. On this occasion, I'm using a full teaspoon. And then I've got 3 eggs. Now I'm going to show you the magic that is flaxseed or chia seed if you're using eggs. So I'm using 3 eggs. You can also substitute a flax egg. I'm going to show you how to make it. Or you can add a half a banana for every egg that you want to use. Or you can use applesauce. Did you realize you can use applesauce? What? So you use a half a cup of applesauce in this recipe as well, which is lovely because you've got the Bramley apple bite with the lemon, which is gorge. And then we have got all our liquids together. So this is why it's so easy for kids. It's a dry mix and the wet mix combined together. One of the things I forgot to mention is that I zested 2 lemons across my flour, so all that zestiness, yumminess has gone into the flour, okay? So I forgot to say 2 of lemon into your mix. So we're going to use that lemon anyway with the glacé icing. So I have got our wet mix. Give it a good old stir. Stir, stir, stir. Wow, 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 wow. And I've got our well. In it goes, everything. So you've got your dry mix and your wet mix. Look at that, clean as you go. Boom, 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 boom. Gone. I'm so good at cleaning. Stir, stir, stir. So come on, kids out there, do a wow, 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 lemon poppy seed cake. Lemon poppy seed cake. This is absolutely a divine recipe. It's squidgy, it's soft. I can't say the M word, but it is lovely and light and sticky. I can't say the M word, okay? So I just can't say it. So don't say the M word in my presence. It's lovely and sticky. but not I just can't say it. So I have got a 2 pound loaf tin for my beautiful lemon poppy seed cake. The smell is scrum-delicious, and in it goes. Say what? That is all she wrote. You have got your flour mix, your wet mix, and again I will put it all up on Facebook, including the vegan and the gluten-free. Now, I would love to get feedback regarding what you would like to see. I mean, I'm continually baking poppy seed cakes. I'd love to do cinnamon rolls if anyone wants to do cinnamon rolls. I can do a lot of oat-free baking, or not oat-free baking, flour-free. I can do vegan. You let me know in the comments. So if you'd like to do something different, let me know. So 180 for about 50 minutes. Check it in about 40 minutes. It should have a spring, sprung, bit like myself, spring, sprung texture. If you put it in with a wooden skewer or even a toothpick, it should come out clean. So I'm putting that in the oven. Stay with me, Sophie. Don't cut me off. Into the oven it goes at 180 degrees. It is now 8 minutes. 8 minutes, lads, to do that dry mix. So, to let you know what I do when it's vegan, for any of you who have ever used vegan, I use chia seeds. 2 seconds while I get my spoon. So it's as easy as, now I got these in Tesco's.
Can you make cupcakes with that mix?
Can you make cupcakes with that mix? Yes, you can. Now they take about 15 minutes, so keep an eye on them. Great question, thank you very much. Can't believe my Sophie actually asked that question live, because she's normally quiet as a mouse. Thank you, Sophie. So we have a tablespoon of chia seeds, and then 3 tablespoons, 1, 2, 3. Give it a stir. Now I'm going to get Sophie to zoom in while you have a look at that. So can you see? Not going to lie, it does look a bit like frog spawn. So when you put that aside, you leave it for 10 minutes, and this is where it does its magic. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So plop, 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 plop. You have got this gelatinous. So this gelatinous glue, gloopy glue, will act as 1 egg in a bake if you don't have eggs. So you can either use chia seeds, I got these in Aldi, or you can use them in Tesco's. And I also got flaxseed, and flaxseed again in Aldi. You can use 1 flaxseed, 3 tablespoons of water to create your imaginative egg. They are actually amazing in bakes. Finally, for the topping, while that's baking, I have got 100 grams of cast sugar, and I've got lemons. Okay, so I've sliced a lemon in half, and I'm going to squeeze it over my hand to catch any pips. And I'm going to use half a lemon first. Squeeze! Now the great thing about this recipe too, if you don't want to use lemons, you can do exactly the same with oranges, and you can make an orange poppy seed cake. And if you don't like poppy seeds, don't put the poppy seeds in. If you don't like the recipe, don't bake it. So give it a stir. Now you'll see the consistency starts to get thick. Now it's not pourable, it's smearable. My new word for this morning, smearable. So I want it a little thinner than that, although maybe not actually. Let's have a look. Give it a good stir. So you're going to get a lovely bite of lemon on that. Fantastic. So when that cake comes out of the oven, give it about 15-20 minutes to cool until it is room temp. Get your icing, make up your icing, dribble on the lemon poppy seed cake. You have made it in less than 10 minutes. Stop the lights. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, I shall see you tomorrow at 10.